G'day. Just waiting for my Instagram to go live as well. I'm live, yay. So, I just got back from a run. Let me just sort this out. Just got back from a run and I did 3Ks and it was the first run that I have actually done. No. So, probably like the third run I've done since my 10K run back in October. That's one way to definitely deter you from doing something when you do too much of it and you hurt yourself and you're like, I don't like seeing what I want to do. Anyway, the point of this is I decided this morning just randomly, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to go for a run today. And I didn't have a goal in mind. I had no intention in mind. I was like, I'm just going to go for a run and see how I feel. I'm running along and I got to the 1 kilometer mark and I was like, I'm buggered. But I was like, you know what, how about I just do 3Ks? And so because I set that goal, I smashed it out and I did the 3Ks very slowly. I think it took me 20 minutes, which is obviously not record-breaking speed. But the point was, because I had a goal set in mind, I just went, right, this is what I'm doing. I committed to it. It's all mindset, right? But the thing is, having an intention will fuel you to go further. So the importance of this post is about every day wake up and just kind of go, what can I do that's really good for myself? We set the intention, we set the goal, and then you work towards setting it. Otherwise, we're just kind of meandering through life, which is not necessarily a bad thing. That would be almost being in your feminine, which is beautiful and is what we encourage, right? And it's very important for hormone balance. So we need to be able to be that beautiful, perfect balance, because women need to also be in their masculine for these exact reasons. Being in this goal-setting phase where you're working towards, whether it's working towards weight loss, getting healthier, hormone balancing, fertility stuff, we need to set little goals in order to bring about change in our life, in order to push ourselves out of that comfort zone, in order to break through barriers and basically create change in your life. Because if we always do what we've always done, we're only going to have what we've always got. So we have to set these little micro goals to achieve things in life, achieving anything in life, whether it be saving up for a house or to buy a new car or expand your business, right? We have to have goal setting in place. And so if you get stuck in goal setting though, and everything's about goal, go, drive, achieve, we go too far into our masculine and we disconnect from just the present, the right now, and actually the integration process of enjoying life, enjoying being in the moment, enjoying what we're achieving, and that acceptance of where we are right now and feeling satisfied with where we are right now. Because if we get too stuck in that masculine goal setting way, we detach from our body, we detach from that beautiful feminine feeling of having our heart open, experiencing the joy of it. So it's like, look at going for a run, for example. Some people, me included, would look at going for a run as, obviously, I'm going to increase my fitness, it's going to help with weight management, it's going to help with muscular tone, it's going to help with cardiovascular fitness. So there's all these good reasons as to why I would do them. But rather than be focused on the benefits, we also need to actually enjoy the process. Like if I was actually hating every single second of that run, then it's not going to be very enjoyable. It's not going to be a goal that you want to keep fronting up for. So, but if we stay in our feminine just that little bit, I was able to just enjoy the fact that, man, yeah, I'm doing something great for myself. I mean, I was running along Alexandra Headland, so that beautiful scenery, for those of you who know the Sunshine Coast, like running along the beach there, that scenic view, absolutely stunning. So that's that balancing of setting the goal, pushing through, working hard, working through my resistance, working through the pain. I was buggered. I was, but in the moment I was able to stay in my feminine enough that I was going, you know what, I'm doing something great, this feels good, I'm achieving a goal, I'm admiring this beautiful scenery, I'm attached also to the feeling of it and the results that I'm going to get. So I just wanted to point out the difference there, that being in the feminine, being in the masculine is so bloody important. So I want you guys to look at how you can set yourself a goal, simply an intention every single day. It could be something really simple like setting yourself a goal to do 7 days in a row of cold press juicing. Be connected with the end result, because that's going to motivate you, that's going to keep you drive, that's going to keep you going to do that. But be in your feminine too, and be connected to how it makes you feel in the moment. Okay, because otherwise we're detached from the feeling, we're detached from our feminine. That leads to hormonal imbalances. So I hope that helps you understand the masculine and the feminine. It's all about, the ebb and flow of life. We look at the waves, the tide in and out. This is the masculine and feminine. We've got to be balancing it all day, every day. So have a look at your life. Where are you too much in your masculine? Where are you not doing that soft flow? So I'm going to jump in the sauna and the ice bath this morning because I'm probably going to be sore after that 3K run. Let's be honest, I'm not fit. And so I'm going to do that for recovery. But even an ice bath is very masculine. You know, like it's that hard, fast, sort of really, you know, extreme thing. So I'm going to balance this out by doing that in a little cacao ceremony, coming back into my feminine, that soft, gentle, touching that taste, the texture of the cacao, slowing down in that meditative state, listening to nice music. So you can see how everything we do in life, we've got to balance it with the masculine and the feminine. That's what keeps you in alignment. That's what keeps you balanced. That's what keeps you healthy. Enjoy.